program is rated GE. It is suitable for general family viewing.
Hi and welcome to another episode of The Grind. My name as always Violet Njeki. Today I'm going to learn about running a Mutumba business. You know how you go to the market to get clothes and you're wondering, is ngozi zimetoka wapi? Today I'm going to talk to a lady who is going to explain to us how she's able to run such kind of a business, not only here in Nairobi, because these clothes are not only sold in Nairobi, they go to other places as well. And running such kind of a business may be hectic, but maybe it's not for her. Let us find out. Hi.
Hi.
Please introduce yourself.
I am Cathy Muringo of Experience Mutumba Bales. That's my Facebook page. And this is my shop. Karibuni sana.
Asante.
Yeah.
I want you to tell us, why exactly did you decide to start this business?
I was in employment for so many years, for more than 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and comparing business and employment. I'm not trying to discourage your people who are employed, but I love being in business because of my time. I have a lot of time here for myself.
Yes.
I have a lot of, all my energy is directed here. Everything, looking for money, you can come in, go out whenever you want, and it pays. Can say my business pays better than
Where you are. So when you were starting this business, when did you actually start it?
8 years now.
8. Wow, congratulations.
8 years, yeah. 8 years. It was not a walk on the path when I started. I started very small actually, with some few pieces of clothes. Went to Korogosho, picked some pieces, started selling in Donholm. And then from there, I started opening bales. I started with one bale that did not go very well. Then experience. With time, I got experience. I started selling out, cutting bales, even 2 bales a week. And from there on, I was employed by Mzungu from Australia, who actually brought a container from Australia. They approached me. I worked for them for some time, and that's where I got all the experience.
So they actually taught you how to deal with this kind of a business?
Yeah, with bales.
So when you were starting, you said you started with Korogocho. How much did you have in mind at that moment, or rather at hand?
Less than 3,000.
Less than 3,000?
Yeah, 3,000. So when people come to me, tell me that I don't have much money, I only have money to buy one bale, I tell them, you are rich.
You're okay.
Yeah, you're just fine, because I only had a shop and 3,000. And I went to Korogosho to pick some clothes, some few cameras, kids' clothes. And I think those days business used to be very, very smooth, 8 years ago. And it was just okay. I bought few clothes, sold them. My shop was empty. I only had those clothes.
Yes.
And a table outside my shop. And one lady came in that afternoon. She parked her car outside my shop and she took almost everything. And it was double. Yeah. And I thought, by the way, this is not bad. And that's how my journey started.
Interesting. So for 8 years now, how have you been able to put yourself in business that you get your bills? How are you able to get your bills so that you can bring to the market?
There's so many suppliers around. Here in Gikomba, you can go to Mombasa. You can import from Canada, Australia, UK. So I have imported before, but it was quite hectic and expensive. So I prefer my suppliers. They are those people that used to bring bales with, my fellow suppliers. So they bring in the bales, then they give me at a wholesale price, and I sell to the retailers. And I have many friends. I have made friends. So when the containers come in, they tell me the clothes are here, just come and purchase.
So you just go to where they are? And where is that?
Mostly they are here. Some are in Mombasa. I have suppliers in Mombasa. I have some in, most of them are here in Gikomba. Yeah, and most in this building. Yeah, we have so many.
And how much does it cost you to bring in bills?
Depends with what you have. I tell people you don't have to have a lot of money to do business. You can even have 2 bills and sell them and get your profit. You can buy a bill at 10,000, sell at 12,000, and you start from there. So you don't have to have 1 million or 2 million to start selling. You start with what you have. Yeah.
So when you're buying your bills, maybe in Mombasa up to here, how long does it take it for them to get from there to where you are?
Just a night.
Just a night?
Yeah. When the container gets in, maybe today, you pay, because they already know their suppliers, they're your friends. So you pay, you load, make sure you load. There are lorries that are ready for transport. You pay, then they just come in. And by tomorrow morning, they will be here. Yeah.
And these lorries, are you the one who's paying for them?
Yeah, we pay 300 per bill.
Per bill?
Yeah.
And how many
so
do you
if
bring
you bring 100, you pay 30,000.
So depending on the number of bills you have, you pay the lorry.
If you bring 10, it's times 300, 3,000.
When you are doing getting your bills through imports, how long was it taking you to get your bills? Because I know it's quite
8 weeks. Yeah.
Then what happens then during
time? Yeah, if you are loaded, you are lucky because you can bring in as many as you want. You can even pay for. You get one, get another next week, another one the other week. But now if you're small, you just bring in maybe one, wait for another one, wait. Yeah, but now the good thing is most people, you have other suppliers who bring in the same things.
Yes.
So in between you buy from them, from your fellow suppliers.
Yes. So when you bring in from Mombasa, or where you get your supplies from, how many lorries do you bring, like in a month? Are you able to calculate?
You can't bring in lorries, because when a container comes in Mombasa, many people want that the same things.
Yes.
So of course one container has around 560 bales, and 560. Okay. So there are several people who want the same things. Yes. So they have to be divided into. Yeah. The good thing that they keep coming. Yeah, so a container can come in this week, another one the next week, another one the other week. So they keep coming. You don't have to bring the whole thing by yourself.
At once, yeah.
Yeah, at once.
So when you bring them here to your shop in Gikomba, how many bills does it take for you to fill this place?
This shop is not small. You might think by the way it's very small. Like now it's quite empty because there is a container we've been waiting for since Friday. So it has been delayed since Friday. We thought it would come in on Saturday. We waited yesterday, then today. This one can take up to 200 bills.
200 bills?
Yeah, 200.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
It's not small.
These are 2 shops,
these are 2 shops?
Yeah, these are 2 shops. So there is this one. This one can fill 100. This one can fill 100.
Oh, that's 200
That's
in total.
200 bills in total.
So when you're making your orders, do you get to choose like nataka bill iko na nguo za watoto, or how does that go?
That's what I do, because most of the times I work online, and my customers are very specific and they want nice things. So what you do when you buy a container, you get everything. You have to take everything in that container.
Yes.
But if you buy from a supplier, you pick what you want from that supplier.
You have the option of buying a whole container.
If you want to buy a container, you can buy a container, the way I used to do. But now I prefer, because I sell online, I prefer picking my bills because I know what to pick. Yeah, I don't want to be told you have to buy all of this, and I don't have clients for all that. Yeah, so I buy what I want. I know the kids' clothes, they move very fast, so I pick the kids' clothes. I pick the ladies' blouses, I pick the dresses, I pick maybe the skinny jeans, I pick the men's shirts. There are some things that you can't sell online. Like the men pants, most of them are very trickier.
Yes.
So most of those things are bought by the people from here, the people who sell here down here. But now there are those specific items that we sell to our clients. Yeah.
So when you bring in the clothes, the bills, how are you able to price that the bills with the ladies' clothes, I'll sell them at this price, that price, and how do you price them?
Yeah. you know, they come priced. There is a price list, of course, for the bales in that container. So if I am the supplier, I give you the prices. So you're the one to decide how much do you want to put on top of the price that the supplier has given you. So if you want to, maybe you've bought a bale at 10,000, you can decide depending on your expenses, maybe. Because if I am selling from out there, I will not be paying a shop rent. So I can actually say I can add even 500. That if you have a shop you're paying, you have employees, you have so many things you're doing. So you'll decide whether you'll add between 1,000 and 3,000. So it's up to you to decide how much you want to put on top, but not above the market rate.
You have a market rate?
Yeah, there is, because if there is something like kids' clothes, there are some that they go between 10,000 and 30,000. So, you know, if you sell up to maybe 35,000, it will be too much. Yeah. And if you go below maybe 28,000, it will be too low.
So when you're getting your supplies, do you go as yourself, as Cathy, you go to select what I want, or do you have someone at the pot?
No, I don't go to the pot. They come to a shop like this one, but bigger shops. So obviously, we have very big shops up here. When you go to Mombasa, they have go-downs. We call them go-downs. Yeah, not shops, not small shops like this one. So you go to the go-down yourself and pick what you want.
So if they come to Mombasa, you actually go as Cathy, or do you have someone there?
No, I go myself. I like picking my items. I don't like sending people to pick things unless it's something that but I like picking myself. Yeah, because if I have a problem, I know I will deal with the problem. Yeah.
So from the time you started this business 8 years ago up until now, is there a certain type of clothing that you've seen, this is what I'm selling too much than this one?
Yeah, kids' clothes. Kids' clothes here move very fast because, you know, the babies always, they are usually at home. They don't wear clothes like you once per day, because once you keep changing them, especially the small kids. So kids between 0 to 8 years, their clothes move very fast. So when you have a shop like this, you have to make sure that you have kids' clothes, all types of kids' clothes. Then the ladies, as we are impulse buyers, so we keep buying, you have to stock at least the blouses, the dresses. So there are those things that move very, very fast. Yeah.
So if you get a client, maybe let's say me as a client, how do I get the process of getting my bill and even the payment process?
You either come here. Most of the people actually don't come here. Most of my customers, 90% of them don't come to my shop. I advertise online and most of them trust me. So they pay before delivery.
Pay before delivery?
For delivery. And it has worked for all those years. There's no one who has ever had a problem. How will I pay? I don't know what I'm paying for. I tell them, send someone to come to my shop, or you just come yourself and buy, then so they send money. We send them their bills.
And how far are you able to send your bills?
Botswana.
Botswana?
Yeah. Like when was this last month? The post that I made today, actually that girl is from Botswana. There's a guy that we sent to Botswana. He comes, picks the bills, and transport. I think they get there after how long? 1 month. Yeah. So we can send as far as Botswana. I think Botswana is the farthest.
That you've sent your bills. Wow. Well, for Cathy here, going outside the borders with her Mitumba bills is not a problem. That is something that is working quite well for her business. We are going to take a short break, but we'll be right back to understand more about this business.
You are watching TV 47, the home of untold stories. Men are known to be the pillars.
We're rising up together.
Say your point.
You need an alpha male now to come and help you and your girl.
Ameongea zero.
And women, they are the cornerstone that hold the pillars.
Nani kati ya mwingine?
Don't be entitled. A man is peaceful, a man knows how to talk to a lady.
This November, the Men's Conference brings a cocktail of diverse ladies to weigh in on various matters.
Something I'd love more to see is men being able to exist as themselves.
Tune in every Wednesday at 10 p.m.
Welcome to the exciting world of M-Truck Solutions, your trusted provider for bulk SMSs. We also offer API integrations for all your communication and payment needs. We also provide you with tailor-made payment getaway solution to receive and disburse cash quickly, affordable and securely. Let us expand your reach and connectivity on USSD, SMS and voice today. Call us on 0723 030 030 or email hello@mtruck.limited.co.ke. For more details, visit our website www.mtrucklimited.co.ke.
You are watching TV47, the home of untold stories.
Welcome back to The Grind. We've been talking to Cathy of Experience Mutumba Bales, and she's been telling us how she's been able to make her business stand 8 years in. We've been talking about someone making a process of buying the clothes. Have you ever gotten a client that they bought a bale, went and opened, and they're like, Cathy, this is not what I wanted?
Yeah, I tell people this is not tacky. Mutumba is a risk. It's everything that is in this shop is a risk. Yeah, I don't know the people who packed that bale. We know them, of course, by trust. That's how we'll be working, through trust. But sometimes things happen. I was also opening bales for several years, and I didn't get what I wanted all the time. So sometimes you just accept that it is possible to expect this and get that. Yeah, because these people pack from very far away from Canada. I get my bales from Canada, and you can't go all the way to Canada and check each and every bale that is coming into you. Yeah. So sometimes you don't get what you want, but most of the times, at least 99%, we try to give what the customers want.
Mm-hmm. So we are in Gikomba. Yeah. Why exactly did you choose Gikomba, knowing the fact that a lot of people around here are also doing this business?
Because this is where everything comes from. If you want to buy, if you hear Mutumba, your mind takes you to Gikomba.
Yes.
And when I first started selling bales, I was sent by my boss here, my former boss here. They really pushed us to come into Gikomba. I never wanted to come to Gikomba.
Yes.
I used to go to Huru Market. It was easier.
Yes.
Huru Market, there is a lot of Mutumba in Huru Market.
Yeah.
There is Korogosho. Korogosho is easy. Yes. I used to go to Kawangware. Those sokos are very easy. Hakuna kukanyagana. Yeah. So I knew Gikomba is tough. Yes. Utaibiwa simu. Gikomba, there's so many, not myths. It's actually the truth about here. So this is where everything is. The money is here, the thieves are here, the shops are here,
yes,
and everything, countrywide. Even in Kisumu, even if you have a shop in Kisumu, believe it or not, they leave your bales in Kisumu, come get them in Nairobi.
Yes.
They leave them in Mombasa. Actually, there are so many go-downs in Mombasa,
yes,
and they leave them in Mombasa, order them in Nairobi, where we are, because they believe the good things come directly to Nairobi. Yeah.
So even with that in mind, how have you been able to deal with competition?
You make your own path. You don't sell because others are selling.
Yes.
When I came here, I just brought myself here. No one held my hand. No one brought me here. I knew there were so many people here selling, but I just came in myself. Started, looking for, if someone wanted a baby bale, I would just come and try and look. I didn't know, I was not very sure, but I could at least look on my own and see this looks better than this one. Yeah. So competition is very healthy.
Yes.
That's the only way you can keep your customers
Coming back, yeah.
yeah, coming back. Because if you give me something bad today, I'll not come back to you tomorrow. So we make sure you're always on our toes, making sure you're getting the best.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's how we have managed to be here 8 years later.
And what about marketing? How are you able to put experienced Mutumba Bales out there?
I told you I work online. Apart from me being here with this shop, most of my bales I sell them outside. And every day by 6 a.m. I'm always up. You might think, Cathy, most people come here and tell me, Cathy, you don't like coming work early. But I tell them, by the time you get in here, I am always up and working. So if actually you go through my page, you will see I post very early in the morning. I can even post midnight. You'll find me always posting what customers get from me. They send us the photos that they get from our bales, and then we post them. Yes. So we keep marketing. We have pages that we promote them. That's how we market. Most of the times is posting. Yeah. That's what we do.
You're always online to make sure you're
online.
out.
Yeah, always. You cannot go off charge. You cannot go offline. You have to be online even at night. Yeah.
So that you've been able to put yourself out there through this online marketing.
Yeah.
How many clients are you able to serve in a day? How many bales are you able to sell in a day?
Depends. Sometimes business is down. Sometimes you get so many clients, not even sending outside the bales, but clients that come in here. Like Monday, 10th, I was traveling that day, and believe me, I could not even be able to travel on time. There were so many clients here, so you can't tell that you sell between this and this. Most of the times, like today was slow, yesterday was good, the other day was very good. So it's usually, you sell between 5 and 15 bales, mostly. Yeah,
5 to 15.
5 to 15.
Depending on how good the day is.
Sometimes you can even go up to 20. You can have a customer who wants even 20 bales that day. So it just depends.
And running such kind of business, there are a number of challenges that you face. Can you tell us some of the challenges that you've been able to face from 8 years on till now?
Like now, I told you about our container that I've been waiting for. So I had promised my customers the things were coming in since Friday. There have been delays until now. That is one, delays. The life is expensive, especially now. So most of the customers that we had that used to come in every now and then buying like a bale every week, it has become a bit difficult because I think the economy, the corona pandemic, it has really hit people hard. We can actually feel it.
Yes.
So people keep calling and telling, Cathy, imagine ile bale uliniuzia bado sijamaliza kuuza, and I'm like, that's how things are. But we are praying that things will get better because si kuzuri sana. Let's say business-wise, we've been really hit. Yeah, there's so many things.
Even with these challenges in mind, did you ever get to a point you're like, hapana Cathy, business, ni kama tutaacha?
Imagine something funny. I have done other businesses outside here, but every time we come back here,
you just find yourself?
Yes. Yeah, there's a friend of mine who comes and tells me, hi Cathy, I thought you started another business. I tell them, yeah, I think I should just start another. And he tells me, imagine, utaenda na utarudi tu hapa. So, get tough, but when you go out there, you realize you'd rather stay here.
You're just like, nipale nilikuwa.
Acha tu nikae pale. At least if I make my 1,000 today or 2,000 tomorrow, I am just fine. You might go there and get nothing.
Yes. And even with that in mind, sometimes business is so good and you get some of the highlights. What are those that you've had in your business?
When you have at least customers, so many of them, you know, you also feel nice. You know your life is good, It's not bad. So I can only say when you of course when you have more of what you're looking for, it's the best.
And do you think the government has put its hand in helping Mitumba, people who deal with Mitumba clothes?
No.
You don't feel it?
They actually don't like Mutumba.
Wait,
They don't,
what?
no, yeah, they don't. See, remember they had banned Mutumba the other day?
Yes.
Yeah,
actually.
until now there was a lot of fight until it was brought back to the market, but they have really hit us hard, yeah.
So even with the current rise in the tax rates, just the other day, does it affect Mitumba sellers as much as it does supermarkets?
Yeah, anything that is imported has been affected, whether new or Mutumba, because you know when the prices are hiked at the port, of course they go high.
And you also have to affect your clients as well.
Yeah, everyone.
For the 8 years till now, what has this business taught you as a person?
Being aggressive. You work harder. Competition every day. Like now, if you go through your Facebook, you keep seeing new pages every day coming up. Yeah. But what you do is you consistency. You give people quality. You keep your word. There are so many things that you learn from business. Yeah. Especially maintaining your clients. You have to be there always. Yeah.
And what will you tell someone who wants to start such kind of a business?
That it is not very easy. They should not see me here and think that I started here. 8 years is not a short time. It's a very long time. If you want to start with what you have. Don't start with from up there. Start from down there. Learn first. Don't just rush into business. Learn from people who know the business. Like I'm sure not everyone will tell you about it, but at least there are some people who will tell you how to start a business. So just start slow and grow. Yeah. Don't come from there and grow from there. You can't grow from top.
And where will one find you if they want to get their bills from you?
There are so many sides of Gikomba. This is the Majengo side. And
how they can find
we call it the Mumbai stalls. I'm a Mumbai building, and it is next to the mosque here, or the chief's camp, right here. And this is ground floor, stall number 103 and 104. Then we are on Facebook as Experience Mutumba Bales. When you search Experience Mutumba Bales, it has my number, 0720-016-150. It's on Facebook. So when you search, even if you search Cathy Muringo on Facebook, you'll get many results. Yeah, with my page.
Well, for Cathy, she learned from the best, and that is why Experience Mutumba Bales is standing and thriving 8 years later. Well, that is all we had for you here today on The Grind. Remember to interact with us on TV47 KE on all our platforms. Give us your feedback. Which business will you want us to feature next? Well, my name is Violet Joki, and until next week, with another business, another entrepreneur, see you soon.
We value your feedback. If you would like to send questions, comments, or suggestions for your favorite TV47 shows, call us on telephone number 0740-047-047 or email us at maoni@tv47.co.ke. You can also write to us on PO Box 2358/00621, Nairobi. You can also drop your complaint or feedback at our